Don't blink. No, seriously. Because somewhere on Earth right now, there is a nuclear missile, already armed, already targeted, already waiting. Not in the future, not in theory, right now. And if one signal is sent, you won't have time to run. You won't have time to understand what's happening. You won't even have time to say goodbye. You'll just see a flash, a light so bright it turns night into day, a heat so intense it burns everything in an instant. And then, nothing, no sound, no warning, because this is exactly how the world ends. If you're new here, subscribe to Mystrixia for more shocking history stories, because what you're about to see is not science fiction. It's not exaggerated. It's based on real systems, real events, real near misses that almost ended humanity before. And next time, we might not be that lucky. World War III doesn't begin with explosions. It begins with uncertainty. A signal appears on a radar screen, a small blinking dot, then another, then 5. Operators freeze. Is it a drill? Is it a malfunction? Or is it the beginning of something irreversible? This is the most dangerous moment in human history. Not the explosion, but the doubt before it. Because decisions must be made in minutes, not hours, not days, minutes. And here's the terrifying truth. This exact situation has already happened. In 1983, inside a Soviet command center, a man named Stanislav Petrov was on duty. Suddenly, the system lit up. Alerts everywhere. The screen said, "Missiles launched from the United States." Protocol was clear. Immediate retaliation. No hesitation, no verification. Because waiting could mean destruction. But Petrov did something unexpected. He paused. He thought, why would they only send a few missiles? It didn't make sense. So he waited. Seconds felt like hours. His decision went against orders. And he was right. It was a false alarm, a rare alignment of sunlight reflecting off clouds, tricking the system. One man saved billions of lives. Now think about this carefully. What if that decision was left to a machine? Today, technology has changed. Systems are faster, smarter, more autonomous. Some are designed to respond instantly, no delay, no hesitation, because speed is everything. But speed removes doubt, and doubt is what saved humanity before. Modern defense systems rely on algorithms, patterns, data, probability. They don't feel fear. They don't question context. They don't stop and think, what if this is a mistake? They simply execute. A signal is detected. Threat level rises. Automatic protocols begin. Within seconds, commands are prepared. Within minutes, they are executed. Missiles are launched. And once they are launched, there is no turning back. Hundreds of nuclear warheads rise into the sky. Silent at first, then roaring through the atmosphere. They cross oceans in minutes. They cross continents faster than most people can react. Below them, life continues normally. People drinking coffee, children going to school, traffic moving through crowded streets. No one knows that above them, the end is already on its way. Then, impact. A flash, brighter than anything the human eye has ever seen. For a fraction of a second, everything is illuminated. Then, heat, unimaginable heat, hotter than the surface of the sun. Skin burns instantly, clothes ignite, metal melts, buildings don't collapse, they disappear. Human bodies don't fall, they vaporize. Some people never even realize what happened because the heat reaches them before the sound. Then comes the shock wave. A wall of force moving faster than sound. Windows shatter across entire cities. Cars flip. Concrete cracks. Entire neighborhoods are erased from existence. But the explosions are just the beginning. Within minutes, the world begins to collapse. Power grids fail, entire countries go dark, the internet disappears, communication is lost, satellites are destroyed in orbit, navigation systems fail, airplanes lose guidance, pilots struggle to understand what's happening. Some attempt emergency landings, others vanish from the sky. Hospitals lose power. Life support systems shut down. Emergency services become overwhelmed. Then silent. Banks collapse. Financial systems freeze. Governments struggle to respond. And then panic spreads, faster than any missile. Cities transform into chaos. People flood the streets. Some are running, some are screaming, some are frozen in shock. Supermarkets are emptied in minutes. Water, food, medicine, gone. Highways become parking lots. Cars stretch for miles. No movement, no escape. Families try to flee, but there is nowhere safe. Fires spread through buildings. Smoke fills the air. Riots begin. People fight over resources, over survival, and the most terrifying shift happens. Fear changes direction. It's no longer about the bombs, it's about other people. Because when systems collapse, trust disappears. And when trust disappears, society follows. But even now, the worst is still coming. Massive firestorms rise into the atmosphere. Entire cities burn at once. The heat creates powerful winds, pulling everything into the flames. Smoke rises higher and higher into the upper atmosphere, where it spreads and blocks the sun. Days become darker, then colder. Temperatures drop across the planet. Crops fail. Food production stops. Oceans cool. Ecosystems collapse. This is called nuclear winter. And it doesn't kill instantly. It kills slowly. Through hunger, through cold, through silence. Even countries untouched by war begin to suffer, because this is no longer a war, it's a global extinction event. Here's what makes this even more terrifying. There are weapons today hundreds of times more powerful than Hiroshima. Submarines are already hidden across the oceans, ready to launch at any moment. Some decisions can be made in less than 10 minutes, and in certain systems, humans are no longer the final step. Which means the end of humanity could begin with a single mistake. This is not a movie. This is not impossible. This is already prepared. The question is not, how does World War III begin? The real question is,